Look at how to create a graph based on data you've collected and insert it into a Google Slides presentation. So here is the slide that I want to insert it into, and here's an example of a graph. I'm going to delete that graph because I'm going to insert my own. So from here, I am going to go to Google. Oh, let's go back to our slide. I'm going to open up a new tab and go to Google, and I'm going to search for Create a Graph. And there's a nice website. It'll be the second or third one that pops up. It says NCES Kids Zone after it. I like this website for how easy it makes it to make a graph. Once I get here, I go to Graph up at the top. And in this case, I want a bar graph because my example graph that was here was a bar graph. I'm doing area and square miles. So I want a bar. And do I want it vertical, stacked, horizontal? I think I'm going to go stick it with vertical. Rectangle, cylinder, triangle, rhombus. Rhombus sounds cool. Background color, let's do black. Grid color black is fine. Ooh, I want a 3D appearance. That sounds like more fun. So then I come down to data, and my graph title is area in square miles. The axis label, if I go back to the one I had originally, I would want my axis label to be countries, because that's what I'm putting in my graph. And my y-axis label is going to be area in square miles. Okay, now I have my data set. Let's see, I have 5 countries. My 5 countries are the US, Canada, Mexico, England, and Germany. So let's just say that my area in square miles is like this. And I'm totally making this up. 450 square miles, 600 square miles, 376 square miles, 214, and 178. Again, just making those up. Now I'm going to come down here to my labels, and I can choose, do I want to show the label? Yes. Where do I want it to be? What's the color on it? I can even choose a fun font if I want to. Make the font size a little bit bigger, change the font color. Now I click down here to preview, and it's going to show me what my bar graph looks like at this point in time. So I've got my area in square miles, US, Canada, Mexico, England, Germany. This is what it looks like. I kind of feel like it's hard to read. So I'm going to go back to here and change the background color maybe to a light gray. Let's preview. It's a little better, but now the green text is hard to read. So let's go back to labels and make our font color something more like a dark gray. Ooh, that's better. Maybe I could even go to black, huh? Maybe that would just look better. There we go, looking pretty good. So there are my countries and my area in square miles. I'm done. Now I'm going to go to print, save, and I want to download this graph. I'm going to click on download it, and I want to change the file type to JPEG. And then I click download. It's going to save it to my desktop for me. So that was the little window there. So now I've downloaded it. It's on my desktop. I'm going to come back to the slide that I want to put it in. And I'm going to go to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer. I'm going to go find it on my desktop. There it is, graph. And sure enough, it's inserted in my slide. So that's how we create a graph using a website based on data that we have collected and how we then insert it into a Google Slide presentation.